When you have the 4 starting pitchers that the Nationals have, I understand that Houston may be able to best you with 3. Maybe.
I
don't think
Greinke
if you
is having
listed
troubles.
The 7 pitchers, Greinke might be 6 or 7.
He's having troubles right now.
Okay, so the Nationals are as good as the Astros right now. They have the energy. They have the clutch hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony, the timely hitting, the 2-out men in scoring position hitting that the Nationals have is every bit as good as anybody who's been in these playoffs.
So for people who've watched this show for a long time, they know what I'm going to say now. I'm not going to let you bait me into saying that the Nats are the favorites in the World Series.
Oh, they should be the favorites.
No.
Sure they should.
I'm not going to let that
Would that
happen.
force them?
Both the Astros and the Yankees are better teams over the course of the season.
Doesn't matter.
Better teams over the course of the season.
Doesn't matter.
They hit a little bit better. I don't think the Yankees pitch as well.
They don't.
But they hit a little bit better. But to be fair, I thought the Dodgers were a better team than the Nationals, too.
And they weren't.
If you look closely at the Nationals, they don't have a tremendous amount of home run power, but the top 5 guys in the lineup, who are Turner and Eaton and Rendon and Soto and Kendrick, are very formidable. And in a World Series against an American League team, 4 different times, Kendrick doesn't have to play the field. He can be a DH, so Dozier and Cabrera can get some at-bats. I like the Nats a lot. I'm terrified of the bullpen. As you know, I'm terrified.
The bullpen's been great.
It has been.
The bullpen's given up one earned run. What are you talking about?
Here's what I'm
Don't
talking
tell me about the Nationals in September or August or July.
No,
I don't care.
I won't. Right now, they look terrific. Their starters, who you love and I love.
The best.
40 strikeouts of the Cardinals in 26 2/3 innings. Not a single earned run, to my knowledge, against the starters. Not any. Not any earned runs against the starters.
126, I think the Cardinals hit against
are
the
you
Nationals.
making them the favorites? Because I won't do that.
Yes.
No, you want to do
No.
You do that deliberately.
Great starting pitching. And you were taught this by the great managers and catchers and pitchers you covered.
That's right.
We both covered baseball. Great starting pitching beats what? Everything.
Beats everything.
That's right.
But great starting pitching, which is different now than it was when we started.
For the Nationals.
You've got to go through 7.
But they have been.
You got to go through 7.
I'm sorry. They go through 7 and give up how many hits the first 5, 6, or 7 innings? None.
Hardly any.
What are you talking about? You're the favorite.
But you're baiting me. It's like the Cubs.
Rejoice.
When I told you the Cubs were the 27 Yankees, said, oh, no, don't say that to me. And they were. All right, to answer this question, this is a slight advantage for the Yankees, this rainout. And the reason is they only have 3 starting pitchers.
That's right.
They've got Severino and Tanaka, and they got the big Maple. Paxton.
And none of those guys were going tonight. It was going to be essentially a bullpen night.
It was a bullpen game. So you get a starting pitcher back, even though the strength of their team is the bullpen. You get a starting pitcher back. They were going to punt on this game, essentially. Well, and they don't. Now they don't have to do that. And something happened last night that's yesterday afternoon, rather, that's very important. Garrett Cole was spectacular. He went 7 innings again and gave up no runs again.
Smooth.
And no runs. And he's going to pitch again. He's going to pitch again and win again. That's 3. They only need one more after that.
I don't know about that.
I haven't won. Nobody's beaten him since May, Mike.
No, I know.
Nobody's beaten him. So that makes Game 4 critical for the Yankees. Critical.
Yeah, it makes Game 4, and it seems that they have the ever so slight advantage to get. But, we've seen the bullpen days work. We don't associate that with the great Yankee teams. We don't. But you know what, Tony? 4 games in a row, that's no big deal for Major League Baseball players who often go in August, in the heat of August, and the stress of a pennant race.
They go 20 in a row.
They go 20
No,
in
they
a
go
row.
20 in a row.
So people breathlessly getting excited over this is just dumb.
And you want to get to the bullpen
fake news.
because the opposing batting average of the bullpen for the Yankees is 167, and their ERA is 2.2. So that's good. You know what I wondered about? I guess it's not possible because they showed me the statistics.
What?
They got CC Sabathia on that squad, right?
Yeah.
And you say, couldn't you start him on muscle memory to go 4 or 5? But unfortunately, since the All-Star break, 0-4 and a 7.18 ERA. But I mean, wouldn't it, for nostalgic purposes?
It'd be great.
Yeah, you want to see him.
But it's not going to happen, and particularly not now.
No.
Will it fix the quarterback throwing to the wrong guy and making ridiculously bad judgment, uncharacteristically bad judgment? No, it's not going to help any of that. It's going to help the star running back get healthier? No, it's not going to help any of that. Let me just mention that, Tony, these cornerbacks who are all called the greatest thing of the century, of all time, they're all called
Something Island.
Every time
it's always Something Island.
Something Island. Guys like Asante Samuels, Josh Norman, your boy, Namne Asamoah, who married well, Marcus Peters,
who just got traded.
All-pro,
just got traded.
Trade bait.
They just traded him to Baltimore.
Every year or so, there's a guy. He's going to be the great. He's a shutdown
Revis
corner
Island, baby.
until he's traded.
Yeah.
And you know what these guys aren't so far, and neither is Big Mouth Jalen Ramsey. He's not. I wrote down some names.
Dion.
He's not Rod Woodson. He's not Charles Woodson. Yeah. He's not Dion. He's not
anybody
Champ
named Woodson.
He's not Richard Sherman.
No.
So shut up with this. That's way too much to give up for Jalen Ramsey.
Let's examine this for a second. You are third in your division behind Seattle and San Francisco. You make a trade like this. You trade your future. You trade 2 number ones. You're saying we're all in right now. We think this is the answer, and we are all in right now. I will tell you this.
How does it help all those things I mentioned that are leaking?
You're right about that. You're right about Gurley, and you're right about Goff. And that's the side of the ball that an offensive genius is supposed to fix. But they're also, Mike, giving up 26 points a game. And that's too many points. I had Jason Lockenfora, as I do every week, on the podcast a couple of weeks ago from CBS. We were talking about Jalen Ramsey when he started his sit-down strike and he won't play anymore. And he said, look, this guy's really good. He said he's going to get a number 1 plus. It's going to be that much. He actually is that good. Now, I agree with you that their problems are on both sides. But
he was really good 2 out of 3 years because 1 year in the middle, he stunk it up and he was no good.
Doesn't it say to you that the Rams are all in for now? Now.
I got a different word, and I don't say all in. They're desperate. They want to hold on to what they got, and they're thinking that he can change not only a third of the field, but the impact and the feel in the locker room. Let's see.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
Joe Tex reference, and nobody knows who that is.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.